Hey guys, what is up? Derek here from B.O.M Socks with more B.O.M Bites, where we feast upon the words of Christ and we do it one bite at a time. So this week we have been focusing on section 124, all 145 verses of it. Although we haven't covered all 145 verses, there are some days we are just hitting just cool little principles right here. And today is one of those that I want to, again, maybe pull a little bit out of context, okay? So the context here is the saints have been given commandments to do certain things, and yet they often are not able to do them because of their enemies. So I want to actually, as I was reading through this, I remembered that I actually did a B.O.M Bites episode way back in the day. I think it's episode 13 of B.O.M Bites. I still remember I was sitting outside. It was a beautiful day. We had just hit the pandemic phase, so I was doing all of my teaching, everything from home, and the church was in a unique situation. Our country, our world was in a unique situation where there's a verse in section 124 that I think is very applicable to that time period, and we're still seeing a lot of that going on as well. But watch this, and we'll come back, and I'll just share with you just a couple of thoughts about it. I posted something on my Facebook that I wanted to develop just a little bit more that I think will bless people's lives. I really hope it will, because right now, with all the craziness going on with the coronavirus and other just uncertainties, we have got missionaries who thought they were going to be serving longer coming home. And some of them are probably, I would imagine a lot of them are going through every kind of emotion. You know, there's excitement to see your family. I absolutely get that. There's probably mourning for families that you were right in the middle of teaching, people who are getting ready to get baptized, and all of a sudden you're yanked out of there and brought home for safety purposes. I totally get the fact of being brought home. In fact, we've got some of our own close friends that are coming home, and great to see them. We're excited to see them. But I get the whole range of emotions that are probably being felt right here. Some of it, hopefully, is not in failure in any way, shape, or form. Hopefully, it's not that you are somehow a second-class spiritual citizen because you didn't get to serve the full time. Let me read to you a verse of Scripture that, to me, now this is in one of the longest sections of the Doctrine and Covenants. And I know we're doing Book of Mormon for Come Follow Me. I get it. I'm calling an audible right here. So, Doctrine and Covenants, section 124 is the building of Nauvoo, and it's a long section. There's like a billion verses in there. If you go down to verse number 49, and this is one, I shared it, I've shared it for years with missionaries who have come home early for one reason or another, whether it's anxiety or health issues or whatever it is, particularly the things that were beyond their control. And health issues, political issues, whatever it is. Let me read to you verse 49. It says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you." Now, the context of this is the building of the temple. And as you know, during that time period, a lot of persecution going on. "So verily I say unto you that when I give a commandment to any of the sons of men to do a work unto my name," and again, that could be a mission, it could be whatever it is, "and those sons of men go with all their might and with all they have to perform that work, and cease not their diligence." I've seen many of you who have been coming home. I've seen your pictures of your baptisms, your pictures out there working. You're doing great stuff, ceasing not from diligence. And then it says, "And their enemies came upon them and hinder them from performing that work." Now, back in the day, this was persecutors. Today, it's threats of viruses and other stuff like that. "Their enemies come upon them and hinder them from performing that work. Behold," this is a promise, "it behooveth me to require that work no more at the hands of those sons of men, but to accept of their offerings." And I hope that means something to you guys. I hope for those of you who are coming home that the Lord is accepting of your offering. I hope you feel that. I hope that, and I've seen many of you who are coming home, you're feeling that this is difficult, you're excited to see families, but many of you have been saying, God is in charge and he knows what he's doing. God bless you for feeling that way. That is going to carry you through a long ways. And don't feel like you're a failure. Don't feel like you're a second-class citizen. The same goes to missionaries 5 years ago who are coming home from anxiety purposes or whatever it is. Do not let the feelings within you the shame or whatever it is, let you think that you're a second-class citizen. You are not. Move forward in your life. Don't let those feelings get you down. Move forward knowing that you have done a good work and that God is not going to sit there and look at you on the other side and be like, oh, you almost made it. Nope, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. Move forward. Keep being faithful, keep being diligent, and go with all of your heart and diligence in keeping faithful in all that you do. Do not let this deter you. Do not let it distract you. God knows what he is doing. And I, for one, thank you for your service. You guys have done amazing things. Many of you have been through my classroom. Wonderful, wonderful folks who I have a great admiration for and a great love for. Thank you for what you're doing. You guys did great. Be home and keep working for the Lord. Keep doing what he wants you to do. So I have shared that verse, section 124, verse 49, with many a returned missionary who came home early for whatever reason or another. I still remember 2017, President Monson, one of his last messages he gave before he passed on. Look at this message here. He said, now, a word for those elders, sisters, and couples who, for whatever reason, may not be able to finish their assigned time in the mission field. The Lord loves you. He appreciates your sacrifice. He is aware of your disappointment. Know that he still has a work for you to do. Don't let Satan tell you otherwise. Don't get down. Don't get discouraged. And don't despair. As I observed in General Conference shortly after I was called to lead the church, fear not. Be of good cheer. The future is as bright as your faith. That promise still holds true for you. So don't lose your faith because the Lord has not lost faith in you. Keep your covenants and move forward. I love that message so much because there's going to be things that just come up. And so remember the message that is taught here. Again, in a kind of out of context way, remember that this is a blessing where the Lord has accepted of your offering. I know that is a true principle. I know that. Hey, thanks so much for a great week of study in section 124. Thanks for watching these messages. We really appreciate that. If you haven't already, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to BOM Socks, hit subscribe, and share these messages. Please share these messages with others. We love when you do that. So thanks for doing that. And please go check out our amazing gospel-themed socks at bombsocks.com. And you guys have an amazing weekend. We'll see you next week. Godspeed. Bye-bye.